some of these fixes were actually also concerning Clear Sky. We found some bugs that could lead to potential exploits on Clear Sky, which means that we're also postponing the challenge mode of Clear Sky, and we will not open the challenge mode today, guys. So that's the bummer, but we prefer to make sure that we fix any potential exploits before we actually open the challenge mode.
Yeah, we need to ensure that the experience is perfect and that we don't have the same issues that we could have had with Falcon Lost in the first place.
Yeah, so that was one of the reasons why we decided to open challenge mode later, first hard mode and then challenge mode. Yeah, we had initially planned to open it today, but yeah, in the light of the latest bugs that we found, we prefer to keep it closed for now. So apologies, but therefore we want to make sure that when it opens, it's going to work properly. With that, we also had a few bugs that were actually supposed to be fixed today that, again, will not be fixed because we have to postpone the patch. That was the high-value target reset bug. So that was the one where, yeah, you would do your daily high-value targets and then they would not reset. Why do they not reset?
So if you are doing the contract but with a friend, so if a friend of you is buying the contract for you and you do the contract together, then it will be marked as completed and it will not reset properly after the reset. If the same contract come up later on, it will be marked as completed.
Yeah. So that one, we actually have the fix. Again, it was supposed to go out today, but since the whole patch is delayed because basically the whole build has to be delayed and we have to make a new build, that means that we can't deploy this patch individually apart from the other ones today. The other fix that we were supposed to have today was the Dark Zone 06 teleport.
Yeah, there is a place in the Dark Zone, in the subway, in the Dark Zone 06, that sometimes if you get there, you might be teleported back to the checkpoint. So, yeah.
So that, that is still going to be part of the game for a bit longer, but that's the same. We have a fix ready. It's just a matter of when can we deploy it. So next maintenance, we should be able to deploy that. So yeah, in terms of next, no critical search and destroy. So this is an issue where you would do search and destroy missions and then eventually no critical.
Yeah, there is always supposed to be one critical safe house that rewards you twice as many Intel tokens that you can use to buy the HVT contracts. And sometimes there is no critical safe house. So you can still farm the search and destroys, but the critical one should come up after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, and so that one we also have a fix, but that one is a client fix, so that will require a title update to be deployed. So probably 1.3, which we are not ready to talk about yet. The other one, infinite loading on incursion. So what's up with that? It's pretty much the same as what we had with Falcon Lost, right?
It's the same. It's right now slightly. So the workaround for that, first of all, is to, if you are waiting for someone to matchmake with you, wait for them before entering the mission. Be sure that you have your group complete before going there.
And that is really entering because I think the mission area starts right at the beginning. So as soon as you step in, then you're considered as part of the mission.
And otherwise, as soon as we will release the challenge mode, then you will be able to reset the mission. Because right now, in order to reset the mission, you need to change the difficulty of the mission. But because there is no challenge mode right now, you cannot really properly reset it. So you have to
because you
join another group or logging on and off. But as soon as the challenge mode will be there, you will just have to reset the mission by changing the difficulty, and you will be ready to go.
Yeah, but that's just a workaround.
That's the workaround, of course.
Better
and
fix,
the better fix is coming, hopefully, with the next update as well.
Yeah, so it's also a title update thing. So yeah, 1.3, we will have a better solution for that. WI, so WI, I don't know why I'm laughing about that. That's not funny, actually. WI, so yeah, we have a fix. We've deployed the fix on PC. We've deployed the fix on PS4. Yep. The fix for Xbox One is ready. It just hasn't been deployed. And we don't know yet when exactly this one is going to be deployed. This is, we don't know exactly when this is going to happen, but as soon as we will know, we will let you know. Talking about the Lone Star, I just want to add a mention here because I know that a lot of people have been asking, why do I drop so many Lone Star items in high-value target missions? This is intended, right? This is
each activity in the game will have its specific gear sets. So, for example, for the Incursion Clear Sky, it's the Predator's Mark and the Hunter's Fate.
Yep.
In the Dark Zone, it's the Final Measure. And in the kill list, it's the Lone Star. So that's, if you want to farm those specific gear set, the best way to do it is to do that specific activity. But because we don't want to force the player to play a specific activity just because they want that gear set, you still have a chance in every activity to get every gear set that you can have. So for example, the supply drops in the Dark Zone can drop any gear set. The sealed cache can drop any gear set. But the NPC drop will most likely drop Final Measure in the Dark Zone. The NPC drop will drop in the kill list, or the HVT will drop the Lone Star.
So you will get a Lone Star, but you can also you have a chance at getting something else.
Yes, and the last thing was the cut the rope. So we know that a lot of players were a little bit afraid of the feature.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of discussion when we announced it because people were like, oh no, it's going to change the whole meta of the Dark Zone and everything. So
and once again, I think it's pretty. I think that players realize that it's actually a pretty cool feature. If we just want some numbers, so far, 7% of all the extraction that happened in the Dark Zone, there has been a cut hijack attempt on them, 7%, and only 3% of those were successful.
Okay.
And when the hijack is successful, 20% of the time, the rogue player will actually die before even being able to pick up the loot. So I think it's really
7% attempted to cut the rope.
3% succeeded.
3% succeeded.
And from those 3%, 20% of the time, they die before even being able to pick up the loot. So, as we said, the feature is here more to build tension, especially when you just finally put your bag on and you're like, okay, now what's going on? I will put my turret here, scan some pulse, someone is coming, what he's doing, is he attaching his bag? So it creates quite a lot of tension, but so far, at least, not much griefing with that feature, which is
it didn't really change the whole mechanic or the whole dynamic in the Dark Zone. It's just a nice feature. It adds more tension, and I think that was the initial intention with it.
So we are still collecting all your feedbacks for the 1.2 update, because that will help us a lot to build the next one. So please feel free, as always, to share everything that's on your mind on the different platforms we have. We are reading it a lot.
Yes, we are, and we're making sure that everybody is aware of the feedback we get there. So the positive and the negative as well, because that's also part of the game. So we got a thumbs up from Gabe, I think. Gabe, did you give us a thumbs up? Yeah. Here's another one. Okay. So that means that the servers are open. So yeah, that's the thing. Since the maintenance, since the patch is not deployed, we can shorten the maintenance, which we did. So therefore, that means that the servers are already open. Once again, apologies, no patch server or no server patch today. So that means no fixes to the bugs, especially the high value target reset, the Dark Zone 06 teleport, but I think the HVT reset is actually the most annoying one that we really wanted to fix. So unfortunately, it's not going to happen today. We will let you know when it happens. And again, no challenge mode clear sky for the moment, but we will also let you know as soon as we have the good fixes in place and everything is ready. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Now go play the game, and we will be back here next week.
Yep.
And you know where to find us on Twitter, on the forums, and everywhere. We're everywhere. Bye, guys.
Bye.